safe for Barca. Wisla covered his own, as the manager said, just to read the ball here in the Camp Nou. So, entertainment tonight won't be good enough. They will need to lead comfortable difference to go to home. It's not used to time the two teams have met. The last game it wasn't as easy as we would have expected, because Barca went 1-0 down. Three goals against them in the first half. All right, they won 4-3, but they only beat Barcelona 1-0 in the Camp Nou. Let's go back to 2001-2002. Okay, just goes to show you can take nothing for granted, especially with Boris things. It's been the third time since Barca playing Boris things in this number of hours in the qualifying round of the Champions League. And these things are not easy, especially when they play at home. Okay, let's go through the lineups. We'll be starting in a minute. For Barcelona in goal, Victor Valdez. A back forward, Vidal, Marquez, Puyol, and Alves. A midfield trio, Iniesta, Keita, and Xavi. Leclerc, Henry, Eto, and Pedro. For the opponents, Paralek in goal, Paczynski, Kleber, Junior Diaz, and Brożek, Peter. Brożek in defence, at midfielder, Boguski, Cantoro, Gisak, Sobolewski, Lobodinsky, and up front, Paweł Brożek, the twin brother on the left back. And Barca will be playing from right to left. And Wisla defending the goal to her left. We're just started. Henry playing the ball into Keita. Keita playing in that Touré role. Touré still a little bit short of match fitness after his operations and recovery from that. There's a close free kick to Barcelona on the right-hand side. As we attack, quickly taken, looking for it though. The referee allowed it to be played, but it's brought away by Sobolewski. Long ball forward, well defended by Puyol in the air, but Wisla picked up the loose ball. It's played forward. It's an easy one for Victor Valdez.
Only one change in the Barca starting 11 regarding to the last friendly in America. It's only Pedro who in that game played Alexander Hleb in that position, and tonight Pedro is playing here.
I think that just goes to show how serious Guardiola took the pre-season games, and he showed his hands a little bit in that last game, picking the team that he probably thought was going to start this evening.
He's not going to take any risk. He's playing the same defence, exactly the same defence. Also the midfielder, the middle of the park are the same people as last friendly, and this change we're talking about Pedro instead of Alexander Hleb.
European debut for Pedro. He came on for Barcelona last season in the league game, but it's a big match for him to start for the first time in a competitive game for Barcelona. Barca moving the ball around at the back. Puyol. Marquez just playing it back to Victor Valdez. Marquez on the ball now. I was looking for the long one. It's a short one this time to Carlos Puyol. Keita receives just on the halfway line. Henry receives with his back to goal, turns his man, plays it out to Abidal. Back to Keita, just by the touchline. Abidal once more. Barca keeping possessions, the ball's played back to Captain Puyol. Rafa Marquez brought into play on the halfway line. Down the right-hand side, and we're going to be excited to watch these two combine. Alves and Pedro didn't come off that time, but Barca picked up on the edge of the area. Played forward, looking for Eto, just cleared by Kleber. It's Wisla moving down the right-hand side. Good run here from Paczynski. Plays it in towards the edge of the D, and it's cleared by Rafa Marquez. Well intercepted, and the away supporters appreciating that. There's quite a healthy contingent of Poles up on the third tier there.
Yeah, well, the Polish team are playing with Sobolewski, who is a very dangerous player when the counter-attack.
And Barca are doing that now, moving down the right-hand side. Pedro with the ball across. It's cleared by Junior Diaz, the Costa Rican international. But Barca have picked up. Wisla staying in their own half so far, as you would expect. Eto receives halfway inside the Polish half, looks for the 1-2 with Xavi, doesn't quite come off, and Wisla have possession.
Free kick for the challenge by Keita.
There's only 4 minutes gone, almost 4 minutes, and we can see that Keita and Iniesta are interchanging the positions at central midfielder and left midfielder.
Certainly the mobility of Barca is something we'll be looking for with these new signings. Keita making his debut in a serious game for Barcelona, as is Alves. Barca have the ball just on. Oh, and it's played carelessly out and well recovered by Carlos Puyol, and he set up a counter. Xavi moving out to Pedro on the right-hand side, intercepted by Brozek, and he gives away a throw-in Barca's favour.
Just to say that Pedro is the player most used by Guardiola up front. He's played 245 minutes.
You're a big fan of Pedro.
Big fan, really big fan.
From the Barca B, and this man in his second season, Henry will be looking to impress. Barges his way into the area, cuts it back for Eto'o, and the shot comes off a defender, and it's a first corner of the game for Football Club Barcelona on the left-hand side as they attack, and Henry beat his man for pace, pulled it back, and Eto'o's shot was just put out by the defence as Iniesta takes the corner. Xavi, sorry chaps. There's a free kick.
Now he's
Lobodinsky was looking to get down the right-hand side. Sorry, Ines.
No, I just wanted to say Eto'o is at the moment the top scorer of Barca in this pre-season with 5 goals.
Eto'o, of course, officially confirmed as staying with Barcelona by Pep Guardiola. I'm sure we'll see plenty of goals from the Cameroon internationals. Barca win the ball back in midfield thanks to Keita, the ex-Sevilla midfielder. He's played forward. 1-2 between Eto'o and Xavi, out to Pedro again on the right-hand side. Xavi moves it into Samuel Eto'o. The ball played through there by Eto'o, just doesn't quite come off. A line of red shirts pulls it away. Long ball forward by Wisla. They've got a man free on the left-hand side. Unfortunately for them, he was offside. Boguski just caught. No, free kick given in Barcelona's favour. Rafa Marquez pushing it forward. Pedro out to Alves on the wing. Daniel Alves returns it. Pedro's made the run in line with the 6, pulls it back, but looking for support on the edge of the area from Iniesta. It doesn't come up, but Barcelona have won a free kick. And Alves facing up to his opponent after that challenge. And Daniel Alves might even fancy a goal from that distance. Soboleski, the man going in rather harshly on Dani Alves. "30 yards away, he'll be floated towards a penalty spot and headed over by Rafa Marquez.
Yes, Rafa Marquez also always going up for the set pieces. Puyol is staying in the box, and we're seeing Barca putting pressure from the beginning of the game.
First attempt on goal, even if it was, well, second if we count the block shot by Samuel Eto'o. One ball forward, headed out for a throw-in to Wisla inside the Barca half on the left as they attack. On the bench for Barca this evening, Pinto, Cáceres, Piqué, with Johnson, Boyan, Silvinho and Torreira. Iniesta plays out to Henry on the wing, supported by Abidal. Abidal just plays it round his man, he's blocked. Lobodinsky wasn't allowing him to get round. And there'll be a free kick to Barcelona.
Very good combination between Abidal and Thierry Henry.
Certainly those two started off last season connecting well, faded a little bit after that. As Barca move the ball around in midfield, it's that Iniesta-Xavi combination. Alves is coming up down that wing again, and we're going to look forward to that all season, I think. He's combining there with Pedro. Returns the ball to Dani Alves. Alves being challenged, but just shrugs off the challenge. Tries to play the ball in. It goes in towards the penalty area, but it's an easy ball for Powerlek. And the Wisla goal. 9 minutes gone, no score so far. How do you see it so far then, Ines?
Do you think, Nick, that these people know really Pedro, or is it going to be the surprise?
Well, we may see, but for now, Barcelona attacking through. Iniesta, the ball falls for Henry and just cleared by Junior Diaz. Eto'o was just behind him, hovering around the penalty spot. Puyol's defending at the other end. And Brozek's inside the penalty area. He's turned inside his man and just smothered by yellow shirts, but it was a good run. He certainly had the beating of Puyol. And a scary moment, the first really scary moment of the evening for Barca.
That just shows how dangerous are this team, especially Pavel Brozek, who scored 23 goals last season in Poland. He's playing a little bit isolated, but he's a very good player.
European action tonight all around Europe, and there'll be plenty of teams looking to get their season off to a bang as Barca do so. Down the right-hand side, the ball's played in by Pedro and Alves combining on that far side. Alves just brought down. It'll be a free kick inside the Barca half. Marquez brings in Carlos Puyol. Puyol out to the left wing. Abidal looks for the Henry option, but he's marked, being watched by the number 4, Baczynski. So Barca tried the right-hand side. Pedro out to Dani Alves. Alves flicks it back to Pedro on the edge of the area. Neat play by Barcelona. Xavi has to play back to Keita. Iniesta now. Iniesta looks for Henry, finds him. No offside flag. Henry just down by the corner flag. Looks to take his man on. Plays it in to the edge of the 6, and it's cleared by Kleber for a throw into Football Club Barcelona.
And Thierry Henry, who just scored 1 goal, but he's with the Jose Guardiola's confidence. He's playing regularly.
Guardiola looking for a lot from the Frenchman this season. Puyol moves just inside the Wisla half, looks for Eto'o, but it's cleared by Kleber. Barca pick up the loose ball, and they in turn give it away. Puyol now again looking for Henry. Kleber takes no chances. It'll be a throw-in to Football Club Barcelona on the near side.
What a night for Jose Guardiola. Catalan-born, was the first of the Barca expedition to enter into the stadium tonight.
And he looks the part, all suited and booted. Very smart indeed. Abidal plays it back in front of the gestures of Pep Guardiola. Keita receives just in midfield. Looking for Henry, there's no offside flag. Henry should just get to this. Slides, makes it, but the challenge comes in, and the ball's spun out to Abidal. He's played it across the area, overhits it somewhat, and it'll be a throw-in to Wisla in line with the 6.
And Thierry Henry fighting every single ball.
Henry looking very lively, as Ines said, down the left-hand side so far. Eto'o down the middle, Pedro on the right-hand side, but he's been very ably supported by Daniel Alves, or vice versa, should I say. Barcelona, meantime, have won a free kick. Just over 30 yards out, too far to think of shooting, and again it'll be towards the far post, looking for Rafa Marquez, Keita, Henry, Eto'o, they're all in there. Puyol has joined them this time. The ball's floated in towards the far post. Henry! Oh, a one-handed save, and again, and it's a corner for Barcelona. Henry almost guided it in.
Very good ball from Xavi to the far post to Thierry Henry.
Perfect free kick from Xavi there, and he's now going to take the corner on the near side. And a great save from Powerlek. ball's played in towards the 6, headed away, will be picked up just outside the area. Played in again, surely an offside against Market. Yes, there is. The ball's in the back of the net, but the whistle has gone. I think there could have been 3 players offside then. Of course, Rafa Market clearly offside.
It was quite clear here. We could see the 11 players. The 11 players of this of the Polish team were on Barca half.
Great header by Henry though, and almost the opener for Football Club Barcelona. 14 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. Nice defending now. Just moving the ball forward through. Oh, Kate has slipped, and Wisla have got a few players up front. Lobodinsky now. He's got support from Baczynski. He's on the edge of the box, he's played it forward, pulled back from the byline, but there's an offside against the Polish forward.
It's the second offside for the Polish team tonight.
What was a bit worrying there was the number of players forward. As they counter-attacked, there were 4 players on the edge of the box.
They go very quickly.
Best effort so far, Henry's header, and Pawelet was actually going the wrong way and pulled back, one-hand save, tremendous. As Barca lose out on the ball, played back to the Wisla goalie, he clears upfield towards the halfway line. Others with the jump. Good skills there by Pedro. Certainly has impressed pre-season, continuing to do so this evening. Wisla struggled to clear, eventually Kleber. The long ball upfield, Rafa Market picks it up. And Sparta attacking down the right-hand side, and the referee, Claudio Setanta of Switzerland, maybe getting out, indeed gets out the first yellow card for Cantero, the Argentinian midfielder, also known as the Bull.
It's taking 15 minutes for Pedro to start. Almost not warming up, but entering into the game.
Stanley Alves with the free kick. Alongside him, Xabi on the ball now. Xabi plays it into midfield. Sprayed out to the wing by Iniesta, and Deto just had to step off the field to chest it down, and it'll be a throw-in to Wisla. Guardiola once again off his feet. On his feet, rather. Wisla win a throw-in just in front of him.
And as we said before, this team has got a 4-5-1 formation, but when they are in the counter-attack, it's like 4-6. They all go for it.
Just like in the schoolyard,
yeah,
where everyone's in it. Well,
yeah.
Everyone wants to be an attacker, don't they? Junior Diaz on the ball now for Wisla. Out to Brozek, the twin brother of the main forward for Wisla. Plays it across field to Kleber. Kleber with the ball forward, and we are looking for an offside flag against Brozek. Didn't come, but it didn't matter because Barca have won it back. And now Eto'o bearing down on the penalty area. Eto'o with a shot! Goal by Samuel Eto'o! Samuel puts Barcelona 1-0 up, 17 minutes gone.
And it's the first official goal for Guardiola's era for Samuel Eto'o. First official goal of the season, and guess who? Samuel Eto'o.
Samuel Eto'o continues his pre-season form by putting Barcelona 1-0 up, and you just get the feeling, now that he's opened up the scoring, how will Wisla react?
And that's what Barcelona needed, to score before 20 minutes, shall we say?
The ball played through to Samuel Eto'o after, as you say, 17 minutes. Tremendous start for Football Club Barcelona. That has got the crowd behind Samuel Eto'o. You remember the last appearance at the end of last season. Get a few whistles and boos. Watch out now as Wisla attack. Ball played out to the right-hand side. Lobodinsky can't keep it in, and it'll be a goal kick to Football Club Barcelona.
So now with this, what do you think, Nick, with this score, this 1-0, and not even 20 minutes, it's a good moment now.
Well, it's an excellent moment to open up the scoring. Rafa Marquez's ball there was perfect for Samuel Eto'o, and you know, you've got to think that you put Xavi, Iniesta, Marquez, when he's on top of his game, has got tremendous passing ability, and we've got these guys up front, Henry, Eto'o, Pedro, Messi's not even here, Boyan's on the bench. I don't want to say I'm too optimistic, but Barca looking good so far. Looking
very good, and with a new man tonight, Pedro.
The ball's played forward towards Samuel Eto'o once again. Long ball from Dani Alves, cut out by the defence, but Barca's persistence win it back, and Henry! Ooh, that was close. Henry picked up the loose ball about 20 yards out, and he looked to stroke it into the net.
A very important, the pressure.
Curled it around Pawelek there. That was beautiful. That's the Henry that we used to see at Arsenal.
Yeah, we all know from Arsenal, yeah. But Nick, it was a very important hit, the pressure by Iniesta, Xavi and Eto'o to get the ball back.
And that's something we were seeing in the first 5 games. This idea of the midfield pressing down on the defence as Barca attack again down the right-hand side. Dani Alves twisting and turning there. He's played the ball in. Oh, it's a lovely ball, and Pawelek just gets there ahead of Iniesta. Lovely ball by Alves, really tempting Pawelek, and it's just as well he came as a long ball forward, and Valdez will pick it out of the air. Rosek was bearing down on him. Certainly an open enough game. Barca move it around midfield, the combination there of Xavi and Iniesta, of course European champions. And Keita plays it out to the right-hand side, controlled well by Pedro. He plays it inside. Xavi just looking to lift it over there. Xavi and Iniesta, such a great understanding after so many years together. Just loses the ball for Barcelona, and it's played forward by Soboleski. And as ever, Brožek is the man doing the chasing. He can't get around Carlos Puyol, and Carlos Puyol turns his man, brings it away with a lot of aplomb. The ball went out eventually, but lovely play by Puyol.
Showing a lot of spirit, Carlos Puyol tonight, like always.
You'll never fault him in that. Throw into Wisla just on the halfway line.
And we can also see how Soboleski and Brožek are linking all the time the contact.
Soboleski always looking for that main man. Soboleski was the Polish international, retired last season. Strange time to retire just before Poland qualified, or just after Poland qualified for the European Championship. Maybe he knew how they were going to get on.
Certainly.
Henry just plays it back to Keita. Keita to Puyol. Puyol just slows it down. Turns the ball to Keita. Wants to move down the right-hand side. Eto'o combining. Xavi doesn't come off, but Barca will have no trouble defending this. But long ball played forward, and Brožek's robbed Marquez there, and the ball's played across the penalty area. And again, you know, we're 1-0 up, but got to look out for the counter-attack. Lobodinsky down the right-hand side.
It's definitely the man to watch out. Pavel Brožek, who is a lot quicker than Marquez, and this we could see now.
As it is, it's a goal kick to Barcelona. Victor Valdez, long ball upfield. Clever out jumps Henry. Lobodinsky plays it inside, takes the 1-2. They've got players forward. Cantero just playing it forward. There's a man down on the near side, and Henry will play it out as ever. There's the whistles because Lobodinsky gets up as the ball is played out. And I don't want to go on about this one, and we've all got our opinions, but this idea that a player goes down, the ball's played out, and he immediately gets up. Why don't you just get up?
And this is worse for them. It's time wasting for them. They are 1-0 down.
I don't know if it's... I don't think it's even time wasting a lot of the time, Ernest. I think just players now, they just tend to stay... Not like in the good old days. Anyway, Alves takes it into enemy territory, turns. He's got Pedro on the right-hand side. Straight just to his feet, and Pedro turns inside on the edge of the box now, looking for the 1-2. Almost comes off. Instead, it's cleared by Peter Brozek. Picked up in midfield by Barca. Abidal out to Henry. Henry looking to turn. Baczynski doesn't come off, and it'll be a throw in to Football Club Barcelona to be taken by Abidal. Henry beats Baczynski. Plays it across the area. This could be an effort from Xavi. Second goal of the evening. Goal for Barcelona. Xavi Hernandez with a low, hard hit ball into the corner of the net. 25 minutes gone. Barca 2, Wisla 0.
You could actually see the goal was coming when Xavi was about to get the ball. It's not the first time he's done it. He's done it hundreds of times, Xavi. He tries to score from there, and it's the third goal he scores in this pre-season, first official goal of the season.
Wonderfully set up by Thierry Henry, and Xavi put it right in the corner. Powerleg had no chance. So Barcelona, 25 minutes gone, 2-0 up, and don't want to tempt fate, but looking comfortable. Tremendous right-footed strike from Xavi. European Player of the Year in the 2008 Championships there.
He's a very admired player, Xavi, everywhere in the world.
Xavi and Iniesta really are showing us now the fruits of their long-term relationship on the field, combining both for Barcelona and Spain.
Maybe Xavi is a little bit more prolific when scoring goals because he's been playing for longer for Barca, because the players are pretty much the same type.
It's Xavi playing the ball forward to Pedro. Oh, he's brought it down well. He'll have to settle for a corner, but it was, again, now that is something. I know you're a big fan of Pedro, but what I really like is the way he controls the ball. Every time this ball's played over to him on the right-hand side, brings it down with a lot of confidence. So it'll be a corner for Barcelona on the right-hand side, their third corner of the evening. First one from that side as it's headed away by Brozek. Of course, if he heads it away, there's no one on the end of the ball. It'll be a throw-in for Football Club Barcelona. And
all corners taken by, of course, Xavi.
Dani Alves will be helping out on free kicks, though. As Keita receives in midfield. Plays the 1-2 with Samuel Eto'o. Keita still running. Keita with a, I don't know whether that was a long-range effort, shot, cross, or come halfway between the two, maybe.
He's tried it many times this pre-season. Not getting on target yet, but he will. He will. He's a very good player from there.
Certainly, Keita scored a few for Sevilla in similar positions. And it'd be interesting to see, we've talked about this before as well, how Sevilla will bear up. They've done very well in pre-season, but they've lost a few players, and we'll see if Monchi's got it right again. Spanish League starting at the end of the month, the 30th or 31st, Saturday or Sunday. Barca will go to Soria to play Numancia, but now Barca attacking down the right-hand side. And Pedro goes over, it'll be, well, he thought it was either a free kick or a corner, he gets neither, and it'll be a goal kick to Wisla.
It looked like it was a free kick, but the referee didn't see it, so he's just kicked.
28 minutes gone, Barca 2, Wisla 0. Goals by Samuel Eto'o and Xavi Hernandez. Pretty much normal service, as we've seen in the previous 5 games in pre-season. Barca moving the ball around well in midfield and pressurising the opponents right from the off. It's Puyol on the ball for Barca.
Puyol, who was the last player to enter into the stadium. Do you think, Nick, that this is just coincidence, or he just always does it?
I haven't really concentrated on seeing the order in which they come in, but a lot of players do have
These kind of things.
superstition.
Superstitious, yeah.
I prefer to think that Guardiola led the team off the bus. Puyol was at the back. No, it's when you've got little ones like the 3 or 4 year olds at school, you take them out on the outing.
Exactly.
Teacher at the front, teacher at the back. Were they all holding hands?
Yeah.
Were they?
No.
Okay. Barca have the ball in midfield. Long ball from Alves, looking for Henry, down by the corner flag. It reaches him. He's just on the baseline now, pulls it back, combining with Abidal. The French connection working well so far this evening. Henry will pull it back to Abidal. Abidal plays it into the box. It's cleared by Kleber, and there'll be a throw in to Barcelona halfway inside the Wisla half. Barca attacking from right to left. In yellow shirts, those yellow shirts we've seen pre-season, with the nifty 70s style, and now Barca have the ball played across the area, and cleared for a throw into Barca. Really a lot of threat coming from that right-hand side with Pedro and Alves. Pedro playing it inside now to Iniesta. He brings in Abidal. Carlos Puyol on the ball for Barca, halfway inside the Wisla half. Keita, Henry, just a little bit of space for him, but it's Abidal who's brought in. Puyol now moving forward, challenge from behind, no free kick given, and ball played forward. Lobodinsky will look to take on Rafa Marquez. Doing well, but Keita comes back to help, gives away a free kick. It'll be a free kick in line with the penalty box on the right-hand side as they attack.
Well, this team are too far off the Barca goal, and they need to run almost all the pitch to get there.
But now a free kick, and this could be interesting. Half hour gone in the Camp Nou. The ball's played over by Jerzak, cleared, but it almost comes back to him. Instead it's Samuel Eto'o. Henry just almost losing now, but instead plays the ball back. Abidal upfield now to the halfway line, looking for Samuel Eto'o, headed back by Baczynski. Wonderfully controlled in midfield by Iniesta. Now Barca moved down the right-hand side. Alves. Oh, Alves has turned his man, plays it across the area, cleared by Dia, picked up by Pedro. Pedro takes a long range effort, and it goes out for a throw-in.
For a throw-in, yeah. Well, this move was when Pedro was offside, but he waited, and then was, I think, Eto'o who passed the ball to Dani Alves, who wasn't offside, and they almost scored this goal. Same for Pedro here.
Pedro desperately keen to show what he's worth. Barca enjoying 2/3 of the possession so far in this opening game of the Champions League campaign 2008-2009. Guardiola there trapping the ball, gets a few rounds of applause, drowned out by the whistles as the referee, Mr. Setanta, gives the throw in to Wisla. Barca immediately recover though. It's Alves, plays inside to Keita. He returns the ball to Brazilian full-back. Iniesta now in the centre circle, finds of course Xavi Hernandez. Thierry Henry on the byline, pulls it back. And Barca will probe again. Connection between Iniesta and Alves this time. Alves and Pedro moving the ball around well, as it's played in towards Keita on the penalty spot. He's out-jumped by Kleber. Wisla now will look to break down the right-hand side. Lobodinsky plays it forward, straight out of play, and it'll be a throw into Football Club Barcelona.
And so far, this game is pretty much like the game we've been seeing this pre-season. Is 33 minutes gone, already 2-0 for Barcelona, creating a lot of chances. No changes.
Certainly looking very solid in their first meaningful match of the season, as Pedro's not going to get to this long ball forward. It goes out for a goal kick to Wisla.
And the manager, Masi Scorza, not Scorza, the former Barcelona player, Scorza, he said before the game that Barca will have bad moments during the game. For us, it depends what advantage we can make of those. At the moment, not many advantages.
Not really. Marquez has been beaten for pace. Vidal played one ball out badly, but now Barca on the attack on the right-hand side. Keita pulling it back. Oh, and Iniesta just hesitant there. Xavi picks up the loose ball. Barca regain possession. Xavi lays it off with Keita. Keita with a long-range effort, but wide. The far post.
It's getting closer.
It certainly was closer. The two shots so far for Keita. This one closer than the first effort. Left-footed, just about 3 yards wide. Barca, 4 out of 10 efforts have been on goal, and 2 of those resulted in goals, so not bad stats from FCB. Carlos Puyol on the ball, just inside his own penalty area. Plays it across to Rafa Marquez. Keita turns. We'll look for Alves. Alves inside to Pedro. Iniesta. Pedro just inside the centre circle. Xavi. Henry lets it run for Abidal. Abidal plays it into Henry. Henry will look to get to the byline and pull it back. He just overruns it. Goal kick for Henry. Receiving a round of applause for the combination there with Abidal.
First touch football now for Barcelona. Abidal, Henry, Iniesta, Xavi, all the time. First touch football.
Just one of the Polish subs warming up. Number 17, Zinchuk, should I say. As Barca defend now. Keita goes down. It'll be a free kick to Football Club Barcelona. We're into the last 10 minutes. Barca leading 2-0 in the Camp Nou. The Champions League qualifiers. Puyol on the ball for Barca. Up to the halfway line. Iniesta brings in Rafa Marquez. Marquez moves forward. Xavi turns. Plenty of red shirts around him. Brings Marquez back in. Marquez is challenged. Ball falls for Xavi. Xavi plays it out to the right-hand side. Pedro with just a little bit too much to do. And Brožek brings it away for Wisla. He's brought down by Keita, and it'll be a free kick. The first free kick given away of the evening by Keita.
It's a good place for these free kicks. Just in the Polish team defence is good for Barca there.
It's actually Marquez made the first contact there. Barca defend. And Wisla just moved forward. Oh, there's a man free in the middle, and he was offside though. It'll be a free kick to Football Club Barcelona.
I wonder, and now I think we've got the answer. Is Marquez playing the right side of the central defenders, and it's because maybe the Polish, the attacker Brožek, is playing more in the right-hand side.
Marquez, of course, will have to help Pedro cover those runs by Alves. He's done so far. This ball's played out to the right wing. Alves down by the corner flag. Neat bit of skill, doesn't come off. Brožek's done all right so far in that full-back position, and Wisla moved down the middle. Sobolewski looks to turn, can't do so, and Xabi will play the ball out to the left wing. Samuel Eto'o, there's no offside flag. Samuel Eto'o on the edge of the box, just inside now, plays it to Henry and straight offside. And the linesman raises his flag. Free kick to Wisla.
Was very generous here, Samuel Eto'o, who could have a go, but spot Thierry Henry, passed him the ball and was offside.
Wisla now just on the halfway line, down the left, moving it inside, picked up by Cantoro. Soboleski is looking for that long ball over the back four. Does so, but Barca clean up. Market forward to Xabi. Samuel Eto'o plays it out, looking for support by Keita. Keita forces the throw in.
It was a very good ball by Samuel Eto'o here, but obviously Keita is not as quick as Samuel Eto'o, so no chance.
Abidal will take. 5 minutes to half-time, Barca 2-0 up. Xabi. Alves. Marquez on the ball. And Vidal halfway inside the Wisla half, plays it towards the far post, and offside given. Samuel Eto'o, Keita, that maybe all straying offside there. Keita it was with the header, wouldn't have counted anyway. Certainly tough one to call, it was tight. Maybe just Keita straying offside. Abidal heads it away, picked up in midfield by Wisla. Up to the right hand side, Jezak plays it back. Kleber, Soboleski, Diaz. Wisla maintaining possession here. Cantoro up to the left wing. It's a good run by Brožek. Plays it across the area and cleared by Marquez for a corner to the visitors.
We have not seen that much of Cantoro, who we know is a very good player, Argentinian player, good ability, not good as other players, but with 2-0 down, he's got nothing to do here.
So first corner on the left-hand side as Wisla attack. It's played into the 6 and headed away, but picked up by Wisla just on the edge of the centre circle. Played forward by Kleber. A bit of tennis, ends up with the ball on the right-hand side for Baczynski. Just long ball, crossfield ball to the left-hand side, brought down by Boguski. He plays it in. This could be a long-range effort, but Barca defending well on the edge of the box. Baczynski looks to play it in. It's cleared. It'll be a second corner. Keita back in his own area, putting it out for the aforementioned corner. Barca, of course, have laid a new pitch for this evening, and it's cutting up a little bit. Wisla take their second corner of the evening from the right-hand side as they attack it towards the edge of the 6, flicked on, and no one really gets on the end of it, but it's not over yet. Junior Diaz is stopped though, and Barca will counter down the right-hand side with Pedro. Marquez takes the short option. Keita plays it forward. Samuel Eto'o closely marked by Kleber, unable to stop the ball. Back to Keita, long ball out to the right-hand side. Pedro pulling it back for Samuel Eto'o. Eto'o turns his man, looking to get the angle in. It falls. It's another goal. Oh, it's just short. It's just wide of the post. Xabi flicking it past Pawelek, and I think we all thought that one was in. He did everything right, except, of course, put it in the back of the net. But the loose ball picked up by Xabi Hernandez. Came off a defender. Samuel Eto'o was trying to play him through. A little bit of an assist from the Polish defence. And Xabi holds his hands to his face as he came ever so close.
It's gonna be a bit of a surprise with this.
And the ball's played forward. Samuel Eto'o, he's just got the goalie to beat, and he doesn't do so. And Kleber hacks it away. Pawelek. Well, long shot there from Sobolewski, from, well, David Beckham style. He's got the same red shirt on, as well as that goal against Wimbledon that brought Beckham to fame. And the ball goes out for a goal kick to Barcelona. Samuel Eto'o on almost like a one-on-one there with Pawelek. Just couldn't get around the goalie.
Could have scored 2 in 1 minute.
So Barca continuing their domination. The ball's played forward on, picked up on the edge of the Wisla box by Junior Diaz. Rosek now into midfield. Cantoro, the only booking of the game so far, he's brought down, and it'll be a free kick to Wisla. 1 minute to be added on. We're already in the end of normal time. Barcelona 3/5 or 60% of the possession so far. Puyol. Here's the ball out. Iniesta forward to Xabi. Xabi and Iniesta combining beautifully there, and it's Andres Iniesta now moving forward. Spotted the run from Henry. Henry on the edge of the box. Plays it in towards Eto'o, and Pawelek gets down to that ball. Henry has moved well down the left-hand side so far this evening. Wisla will just get one last go at playing the ball forward. No, they won't, says the referee Claudio Setanta. He blows the half-time whistle. A very solid 2-0 so far from Barcelona.
At the moment, Barcelona playing pretty much like all friendlies this pre-season. Could have scored a couple or maybe 3 more, but this 2-0 is good because they've got clean sheet.
As it is, Eto'o and Xabi have put... Welcome back to the Camp Nou for the qualifying round of the Champions League. This is the decider, well, of course, today, and the return leg on the 27th. And this will be to decide who goes into the all-important group stage, the 2008-2009 Champions League. Just to remind you, we will be back here Saturday for a cracker. Barcelona taking on Boca Juniors, 10 o'clock Spanish time. As I said, the 27th will be the return leg against Wisla, and on the 30th or 31st, away to Numancia in the opening league game. But here, right now, this evening, Barca leading Wisla 2-0. The Nest, how did you see that first half performance?
Well, the thing I like the most is the team spirit, the fighting spirit. They put in pressure in every single ball. They want to score a lot of goals in this first leg. And I like above all, this team spirit and the will.
Eto'o put through for the first goal. Lovely ball from Rafa Marquez, and Eto'o finishing by slipping it past Pawelek. And then just 7 minutes later, Xabi was set up by Henry. Real pile driver from outside the box. Hit it hard and low with his right foot. And again, Pawelek beaten. Having said that, Pawelek pulled off a tremendous Gordon Banks-style save from Thierry Henry's header prior to the first goal.
The keeper is doing very well. He saved 3 or 4 very dangerous balls from Henry and also from Xavi.
Barca could so easily be more than 2-0 up. We'll have to see what happens in the second half. The team's not out yet. Polish subs warming up. None of the Barca bench are out there. Wisla lineup, Pawelek in goal. The defence of Baczynski, Kleber, Junior Diaz and Peter Rozek. In midfield, Lobodinsky, Cantero, Giersak and Sobolewski, the midfield general. Ogruski out on the left-hand side, and up front, Pavel Brozek. For Barcelona, starting the game, Victor Valdez in goal, a back four of Abidal, Puyol, Marquez and Alves. Midfield trio of Iniesta, Xavi and Keita, and up front, Pedro, Eto'o and Henry.
Well, the difference of last season is that we can see three midfielders, Iniesta, Keita and Xavi. Any of them can create the football. It's Keita sometimes in the middle, sometimes it's Xavi, sometimes Iniesta. It's amazing football they all are playing here.
Wisla just taking the field. They'll be playing from right to left in red tops. You were saying something before the game about why Barcelona are playing in yellow tops.
I think I wasn't, but...
Yes, you were. You said that Barca were due to play in their familiar red and blue tops, but Wisla had only brought a red top and a blue top. Therefore, Barca had to play in their yellow tops. Doesn't matter though, but those yellow tops are lovely. Yellow top with the little red and blue stripe down the left-hand side across the heart. For me, slightly Crystal Palace, slightly 70s, 80s. But beautiful nonetheless. At the moment, we're waffling on because Wisla taken to the field. Barca still in the tunnel.
Well, one of the things of playing in yellow, apart this is nice, sweeping yellow, is that the referee and the linesman can't see clearly when they are offside.
And that could be a bad thing.
It is a bad thing, yeah.
A few of the other matches this evening, Atletico Madrid have gone 1-0 down in Germany against Schalke. That was always going to be maybe a tough, not just a tough game, but possibly one of the games of the round, one of the most interesting ties, Schalke Atletico Madrid. McLaren in Holland there with his FC 20 against Arsenal. Galatasaray against Steaua Bucharest. A lot of these greats of the 70s and 80s, really their whole season at stake in these two-legged games. Barca have now taken to the field. Barca playing from left to right. Juventus seem to have started off their season back in the Champions League well, a 4-0 win against Admedia. And Arsenal indeed have come away with a 2-0 win from their trip to Holland. So we'll get back to the action this evening. Barca defending as Wisla will start proceedings in the second half. Claudio Secetta of Switzerland, the referee. Just the one booking in the first half for Cantoro after 20 minutes, and it's not been a game that needed any more bookings.
Not really.
Wisla have made that one change. Zienczuk, who was warming up at the end of the first half, has come on for the Czech Republic player Giersak. Barca now moved down the right-hand side. Pedro picks up outside the area, checks, plays it across the area. Barca stopped on that edge of the area. Alves picks up. Alves out to Pedro. Pedro on the near touchline. On his left foot, plays it back to Alves. Alves has to track back a little bit. It's just Pedro and Alves playing so far. Pedro back to Alves. Alves forward. Looks for the 1-2. Almost comes off. Combining with Xavi. Stopped by the Polish defence. Henry's having to defend us. Baczynski plays it out to the wing. Lobodinsky Plays it into Brožek, of course. Who else on the edge of the D? And Brožek, a little bit unfortunate maybe there. Controlled the ball, it hit his arm, and it'll be a free kick in favour of FCB.
It was a clear handball by Brožek. We also seen Dani Alves playing almost as a right midfielder all the time going up.
That was certainly something we saw in his days at Sevilla, not just the right back. Sometimes you find yourself amazed at how much space he can cover as Rafa Marquez plays the ball to the edge of the penalty area. Samuel Eto'o battling away. He's got two men on him, and Junior Diaz almost comes away with it. Instead it's Samuel Eto'o, and Junior Diaz plays the ball off the Cameroon international. It'll be a throw-in in favour of Wisla 2 minutes into the second half.
Samuel Eto'o still fighting every single ball. He got the goal back twice.
Wisla win the second throw halfway up their own half. Wisla with 3 more substitutes warming up. As Keita picks up halfway inside their half. Samuel Eto'o advancing on the area. The ball falls. Oh, almost a chance for Xabi. Can control the ball and he's won it back though. On the edge of the area, played forward. There's an offside flag against Samuel Eto'o. 4th offside decision against Barca in this game, the first against Samuel Eto'o. As the ball's played forward by Xabi, you can see Samuel Eto'o had caught offside clearly. Referee just making Pawelek move back the free kick too far forward. He takes the 1-2 with Kleber. Kleber to the near side, Junior Diaz. Kleber, the centre-half, voted the best foreign player in the Polish league last season by the coaches. Wisla moved the ball down the right-hand side. Obadinsky plays it inside. Obadinsky again, and played into the box, looking for the run by Boguski. Carlos Puyol was there. Abidal now switches play to the near side. Daniel Alves. Inside for Xabi. Xabi returns the ball to the Brazilian fullback. Inside for Pedro. Combining well again, those triangles with Xabi. Iniesta brings in Thierry Henry on the far side. Will Henry try and take on Baczynski? Plays the ball across the area. Dangerous ball, rather overhit. Will be picked up by Dani Alves. Alves plays the ball in. Really no one there at the time. And the Polish attack breaks down as they play the ball forward. Picked up by Valdez outside his area. Not picked up, of course. As Puyol now forward to Andres Iniesta. Lovely layoff by Eto'o. Henry breaks. Got the goalie to beat, and he beats him. It's a goal by Thierry Henry. 5 minutes into the second half. Henry set up by Samuel Eto'o. Ghosted into the area and beat Pawelek with a little cheeky chip.
That's a classic from Thierry Henry. Control and then kill things off.
Henry, who had a beautiful shot in the first half, just ghosted past the post. This time, not the story. Samuel Eto'o flicking it off for Henry. Beat the sliding tackle by Baczynski and just chipped it around Pawelek. Beautiful goal from the ex-Arsenal forward. And classic Thierry Henry. So Barcelona 5 minutes into the second half, already 3 up. And pretty much going the way we would want it. Giving away a corner there, Carlos Puyol unable to keep the ball in. A corner for Wisla on the right-hand side as they attack.
And he's Thierry Henry's second this pre-season first official goal for the French international.
So 3-0 up, just as they were against Legia Warsaw last time they took on Polish opponents. Defending well. Rafa Marquez blocking the ball, plays out to Iniesta. Iniesta just a little bit slow to play out to Henry, and eventually brought down. That's something we see throughout the season. Andreas Iniesta brought down, and Touré, one of the players warming up on the near touchline.
He's surrounded by 3 players. Very difficult to give this last pass to Thierry Henry.
Free kick taken. Rafa Marquez plays it inside to Carlos Puyol. Keita. Iniesta turns his man beautifully. Xabi looking for a, but instead it's Rafa Marquez. Alves combining with Marquez. Ball played forward to Xabi, loses out, and Wisla play it straight out for a throw-in in Barca's favour. Alves combining with Pedro. The triangle's there for Xabi to play it forward. Alves chasing, and he'll settle for a throw-in down by the corner flag. But again, as we've seen in the pre-season, that triangle working down the right flank of Alves, Xabi and Pedro.
Or Messi or Pedro, yeah, it's both of them. We can see that Barca don't give the ball away. They might lose the ball, but they don't give it away.
There's an offside there against Dani Alves.
It was Dani Alves.
From a throw-in, so the second touch called offside. 8 minutes into the second half, Xabi, Hebdo and Henry, the scorers. In Barca's first official game of the season. First real competitive game. Marquez playing inside to Keita. Keita has spotted the run. Henry opened up some space on the left-hand side. Iniesta had to check. Ball's played back to Abidal. Iniesta comfortable on the ball, as we know. Xabi, Marquez out to the near side. Alves plays it in, but it's come off Cantero. Xabi picks up the ball for Barca. Iniesta, Xabi just ghosted into the area and beaten to the ball by a Wisla defender. Certainly the 1-2s coming off this evening. Samuel Eto'o battles for the ball on the far side. Wins the throw-in.
The role of Xavi is pretty much the role Guillermo used to have here in Barcelona 10 years, 15 years ago.
Guillermo Amor, Xabi Hernandez has equalled his record for number of appearances, match 421 for Xabi this evening, third in the list of players who've played the most for Barcelona. We'll just go back to the action. There's a long ball forward by Marquez. The classic Marquez ball is headed back to the goalkeeper by Baczynski, the Wisla captain. As I was going to say, Charlie Vashak and Migueli just ahead of Xabi Hernandez and Guillermo Amor.
And, considering Xavi's age, I think he's going to overcome both.
Xabi Hernandez, pretty much a fixture in the Barca team, of course, brought in and took over Pep Guardiola's role, and he's not dropped him looking for revenge. He hasn't said, it's that Xabi, I remember him. Guardiola eased out for the boy from Terrassa. Liverpool with a 0-0 draw away to Standard Liège. Belgium in the Champions League. Fenerbahce 2-2 away to Partizan. That Liverpool draw, it's a classic.
It's a classic, yes.
Liverpool from the 70s, isn't it? 0-0 away and bring them home for a 1-0 win, and certainly I remember the days of Kenny Dalglish. Oh. Meanwhile, Wisla attacking down the right-hand side. Ball's played into the penalty area, but really Brozek not supported, and The clearance is put out by Baczynski for a goal kick to Football Club Barcelona. 11 minutes into the second half here at the Camp Nou.
And we're talking about Liverpool. They played here 3 times in European competition, and twice it was a goalless draw, 0-0.
Well, Benitez is a bit of a tactician, and he will always settle for an away draw, especially in the first leg of what is a crucial tie for the Anfield boys. Oh, and Puyol heading away, a long, hopeful ball there. As who else? Brožek was bearing down on him, and as the ball's played back to Valdez, he has to clear. It'll be a throw-in, and a few red shirts advancing now. Zinchuk plays it back to Cantoro. He crosses to the far side. Badinsky again. Oh, and Abidal almost kicking the ball up before they went out of play, but it had gone out of play. He takes the throw in and Barca move forward. Momentarily stopped, picked up by Abidal. Puyol cross-field to Rafa Marquez as they found get a bit of a chant going in response to the Polish supporters, I think. The ball's just played out to the left-hand side, sorry, Thierry Henry. Henry advances inside the penalty area, get a chance to pull it back, turns inside his man, and it's out for a corner. I don't know if he was looking to shoot there, slip it inside the near post. As it is, it'll be a corner for Barcelona. Thierry Henry causing a lot of problems for Baczynski in this match so far. Xavi with the corner, Barca's 4th of the game, towards the 6. It's headed away, and it'll be, oh, it's come off the crossbar, and the ball's fallen for Keita, and Keita's shot is blocked, and it'll be another corner. Most of us assumed that ball was going out, and it come back off the crossbar. Keita took the shot, and it was blocked. Well, blocked without knowing by Kleber. The corner comes over from the near side, the right-hand side, headed away, halfway up the Wisla half. Also attacked down the right-hand side. Alves plays it into the box, cleared by Diaz. Barca gifted the ball. Xavi turns inside. Keita playing it back to the halfway line. Eric Abidal. Henry's out there on the left-hand side. Instead, it comes out towards the middle. Rafa Marquez to the near touch line. Pedro with a chance to play it inside. The little 1-2 doesn't come off, and Alves on the edge of the box lifts it in towards this penalty spot, and Junior Diaz controls. He plays it out, and Wisla will move the ball down the right-hand side. Lobodzinski should I say, wins the throw-in. And will be a throw-in to the red shirts of Wisla. They continue to warm up. 3 of the substitutes. Barca win the ball in midfield. There's a run down the right-hand side by Pedro. Pedro it is. Alves inside him, and can't quite turn inside his man, Pedro. Brožek puts it out for a throw-in in Barca's favour.
We should say here that Brožek, the man which marking Pedro, is one of the best players they have.
Certainly he's done a more than reasonable job in full-back position as Barca are on the edge of the penalty area. Samuel Eto'o robbed of the ball, long ball forward, and Valdez does well to go, and Valdez almost gave the ball, just as I was saying he did well. He did do well to come out, because otherwise Paul Brožek was onto that ball, and Valdez kind of almost fumbled that one. But Henry now at the other end wins a corner for Barcelona. The 5th of the game. Valdez just taking a deep breath. Barca have a corner on the left-hand side as we attack. Xavi and Nandev to take. Xavi swings it in towards the 6, punched away by Pawelek. The ball not cleared, it is in the hands of Pawelek now though. And he looks up, but there's no real chance of a quick counter.
Victor Valdez was clearly Guardiola's first choice.
Valdez, the most consistent goalkeeper for Barcelona since Zubizarreta. On the bench this evening, Pinto, of course, Joquera, the other goalie on Barca's books. Barca moved down the right-hand side. Henry now has drifted out to the right. Xavi combining in midfield with Keita. Samuel Eto'o plays it forward. Junior Diaz is there first. He puts it out for a throw-in on the halfway line to Football Club Barcelona. 17 minutes into the second half. Rafa Marquez stepping forward, lips it over the last man. Wide though. Samuel Eto'o brought down, he feels, by Junior Diaz. No, says the referee, hence the whistles in the Camp Nou. Kleber will play it back to Pawelek, out to Bajinski. Robert plays it inside. Barca win the ball back with that pressure we've seen so far this season. Chance now is they're on the edge of the box, and it's a long-range effort. Easily blocked from Iniesta. His first attempt on goal of the evening. And it looks like Touré will be coming on. I wouldn't be surprised if Keita's the man who he replaces, reclaiming his position at the heart of the Barca midfield. Oguski lays it off. Lobodzinski on the far side. He'll have to get round Abidal. Oh, and he's done that. Gets to the byline, chips it towards Broze, but a little bit too far. And there's a shot of sorts from Ziyanchuk and way over the bar. He's taken a nip off a defender, says the referee. So it'll be the fourth corner of the evening, or fifth rather, for the visitors. On the near side, Ziyanchuk takes the ball back, and offside given. Pep Guardiola will take the opportunity to make the substitution, and it's not Keita coming off. Pedro, in his debut, has lasted 65 minutes, and on comes Touré to a big round of applause. Imagine Touré will take up his position in midfield. Keita will slip over to his right-hand side. And we see Touré receiving his first touch from Rafa Marquez. Barca have possession in midfield. Ball played back to Rafa Marquez. Marquez inside to Touré in the centre circle. Long ball forward, looking for Iniesta on the right. He just moved inside, so he'll go out for a throw-in favour of Wisla. Throw-in's been taken, headed on by Ziyanchuk, and picked up by Rafa Marquez just on the halfway line. He plays it forward, looking for Andres Iniesta. Cleared by the defence. And now the ball, the long ball forward, picked up by Valdez. Valdez returns it from whence it came, headed away by Diaz. Alves plays it inside to Touré. Touré along the halfway line to Keita. Alves. Plenty of support here from Xavi. The Mexican wave going around the stadium, and Iniesta picks it up on the right-hand side. Iniesta beats one man, plays it forward. Samuel Eto'o will get on the end of this one. Oh, and the shot is blocked. Just on the penalty spot. Xabi hitting it hard again. And as Wisla play it forward, it's an easy ball for Marquez, Touré and Xabi. Xabi out to the left-hand side where waits Thierry Henry. The Mexican wave continues, but I'd rather keep my eyes on the football being played. Barca continue to move the ball around well. Tremendous mobility, tremendous pressure when the other team.
Now we can see Iniesta playing the right wing.
Xabi looking for Samuel Eto'o, as Ernest said. The ball played forward there for Brozek, offside flag. Goes up against the Wisla forward. Iniesta down the right-hand side. Eto'o up the middle and Henry on the left. And the midfield of Xabi, Touré and Keita, but that's very movable feast, shall we say, as Wisla bring on near Zealand to replace Boguski. Well, they've given away a throw-in free kick rather, on the left-hand side, in line with the edge of the penalty box. I don't know if Touré fancied a shot, but it's been quickly taken. Puyol on the edge of the D, but the referee, Claudio Setanta, pulling play back. So just over the halfway mark in the second half. Free kick now taken. Touré thinks of shooting, but it's been blocked out. Plays it forward, and it's an easy ball for Baczynski of Wisla. Baczynski back to his captain, long ball forward, brought down comfortably by Abidal. He plays it back to Victor Valdez.
And we are also seeing that there's almost, I would say, 3 defenders now playing for Barca, with Dani Alves playing as a definitely the right midfielder.
Alves certainly pushing forward. Marquez covering him at the back, as Ernest said, and Puyol down the middle as Barca move forward. Xabi, Iniesta awaits. Iniesta, he's got Alves outside him, he uses him. Alves will skip the challenge, gets to the byline, he'll pull it back towards the edge of the 6, and the shot over the crossbar. Xabi and Keita maybe getting in the way of each other there. Keita pointed to Xabi and smiling as he said, well, I thought he was going for it. Was I going for it? Daniel Alves did ever so well to skip over Brozek's sliding challenge. Ball played in from the byline, and indeed Keita's shot blocked by Xabi Hernandez. Barca win the ball in midfield. Samuel Eto'o on the edge of the penalty box, plays it forward. He was looking for the run from Henry, instead it was picked up by Pawelek.
Wasn't expecting that ball. Keita there.
Ziyanchuk plays it forward. Again, it's Brozek to chase. Brozek in the penalty area, lays it off. Oh, this could be a chance. And there's a player down in the box. Zealand went down, but he didn't really claim. Nothing asked for, nothing given. Barca on the right-hand side now with Andres Iniesta. Xabi and Alves working pretty much the same way as if Pedro had stayed on. Touré now inside for Keita. Keita almost loses out, indeed does, and Touré will have to try and win the ball back. Does so by foul means, and it'll be a free kick in favour of the visitors.
And this counter now is Nidzelan. He's just come on. He's a fresh man now. Would be the man to look at, alongside with Pavel Brozek in the contest.
As Wisla attacking down the right wing. Baczynski plays the ball across, just overhits it somewhat. It's picked up on the near side by Zienchuk. He plays it in towards the penalty box, but he'll take a deflection off Daniel Alves, and it'll be a corner for Wisla. Would be a good score to take away for the return leg on the 27th. Plenty of time to go yet. Wisla with the corner into the side netting. That was a decent effort from their star player Sobolewski. Just a little warning shot across the bows. Rafa Marquez receives from Victor Valdez. Marquez stepping forward. Would count as their first effort on goal. And Marquez with a beautiful ball across field to Henry. Henry just on the byline lays it off, supported by Keita and Eto on the edge of the box. It breaks down, and instead it's Wisla. Brozek on the halfway line. New Zealand. Ball played out to the right hand side. Alves tries to control it, doesn't come off, but Rafa Marquez is there to tidy up. A neat play by Xabi and Iniesta with the ball now played back from Alves to Marquez. Marquez stepping forward just on the halfway line, looking up for that long diagonal ball. Instead plays it inside to his captain Carlos Puyol. Abidal now on the halfway line, forward to Henry. Touré, Puyol. Plenty of time. Crossfield to Rafa Marquez. The Mexican play now to Daniel Alves. Now Alves has meanwhile had come over to the near touchline. Marquez hadn't seen that. Alves holding his shoulder, and he was holding that when that substitution was being made, and he's gone off the field. The fourth official coming over because no one seems to know what to do. Basically, Barca are down to 10 men. And it looks like Alves is going to be coming off. He's holding his right shoulder. And the physio insisting that he won't be continuing. And there might be a change of formation here as Piqué rushes to get ready to come on. Gerard Piqué will be ever so excited about making his debut for Barcelona in the first team. One of the ex-youth players who had to go off to Manchester United and Zaragoza to play his trade rather than come back. He'll be ever so excited as Henry plays the ball into the box, headed away by Diaz. Barca won it back in midfield. Touré with Abidal. Touré switching play to the near side. Gerard Piqué still strapping up his socks. Wasn't expected to come on at this point in time. Rafa Marquez plays it out to Iniesta and Xabi combining as ever. Pass on the edge of the DD shot, stroked in to the hands of Pawelek. Andres Iniesta, his second attempt on goal. Wisla have possession just on the halfway line. Piqué yet to come onto the field to play. Barca playing with 10 men. Pajinski plays it out to the right-hand side. Lobodinsky, one of the more promising players for Wisla, as they switch play to the left. It's whipped across the area, headed away by Abidal. Picked up in midfield by the red shirts of Wisla. Not very successfully. Sobolewski loses out. And Barca will move the ball forward with Touré. Touré inside with Xabi. Xabi to the near touchline. Piqué still waiting as Iniesta plays it forward to Samuel Eto'o. And there's Iniesta back to Xabi. For Marquez, Barca, 70% of the ball so far in this game, moving the ball around now, almost willing the ball to go out because they're down to 10 men. They can see PK on the halfway line. Of course, the referee can't allow... I mean, Barca can't just play the ball out. They have to play the ball forward. Well, as I said that, Samuel Eto'o said, oh, yes, we can, and backheeled it out, and it'll be a debut for Barcelona in the Camp Nou. Gerard Piqué will take up a central or centre-half position alongside Marquez Puyol out to that right-back position which he's played in so many times as Samuel Eto'o advances on the Wisla penalty area, plays it inside. There's no offside flag. Oh, and Powerleg goes down at the hands, or the feet rather, of Andres Iniesta, and Iniesta's getting ever so close to that goal. Now the Polish goalkeeper has played the ball out deliberately and called for attention.
He got injured himself.
Holding his left arm, and that will give a chance for Pep Guardiola to have a word with his captain Puyol and explain what he wants from the remaining 13 or so minutes of this game. Samuel Eto'o played a beautiful ball through to Andres Iniesta, and as Iniesta went for the ball, he may just have caught Powerleg, but there was no intention. And Powerleg just getting the magic spray now. Samuel Eto'o asking if he's okay, very sportingly. Well, we're just getting a chance to see on our monitors, and basically you can see why Powerleg's complaining. Iniesta inadvertently stepped on his arm.
Now, Gerard Piqué, we used to come to this stadium as a spectator when he was just a boy, just a child.
On the pitch alongside Valdez, Puyol, Xavi, Iniesta, all players who have come through the cantera, through the Barca youth system. A healthy mix of local lads and signings, all blending in rather well so far. As Barca move down the right-hand side, Andres Iniesta just moves inside the box, lays it across. There's a shot over the crossbar. Samuel Eto'o almost made it fall.
A good move by Andres Iniesta, putting the ball back to Samuel Eto'o. Was just wide.
Hit it well and it dipped, but it was over the crossbar by then. Also with 20 attempts on goal, 10 of them more or less accurate. Wisla haven't really troubled Victor Valdez. Just that one chance where Brozek almost got on the end of it as Valdez came out of his area. Diaf for Wisla, combining with Kleber. Kleber playing it back to his goalkeeper. Oh, and there's a mistake there from Powerleg, almost caught out by Keita.
Yeah, Keita putting pressure alongside Samuel Eto'o all the time.
And again, it's the story as Wisla struggled to move the ball out of their third of the field. Henry on Baczynski. Henry again. And Wisla almost giving the ball away. Still in their own half. Lobodzinski down the right-hand side. Loses out. Barca have the ball on the halfway line. Xavi lays it back to Marquez. Marquez out to Puyol. Puyol's gone on a run down the right-hand side, combining with Iniesta. Puyol, we know he likes to do that, marauding down the wing there, and he lays it off for Xavi, to a big round of applause from the Barca fans. It's Keita. Keita on the edge of the D. Eto'o. Eto'o looking, not sure there whether to shoot or not, and he eventually played the through ball for Iniesta, didn't come off, and now Barca picked up Wisla's ball forward. Touré Yaya just outside the centre circle, forward for Xavi, the 1-2. Puyol now Iniesta's out to his right. Henry drifting in on the far side. Eto'o just inside the penalty area. Andres Iniesta beats his man, beats the second man. He's inside the penalty area. Will he go along? Oh, and he tries to a power leg. Blocks it. And Iniesta, tremendous play there. Drifting past players with ease. And Wisla clear, and it'll be a throw-in for Barcelona inside the Wisla half, and it'll be another debut in a competitive game for Hleb, who will be coming on shortly. Of course, he's featured heavily in pre-season. This will be his Camp Nou European debut for Barcelona. Yeah, halfway inside the Wisla half. We're inside the last 10 minutes here at the Camp Nou. Xabi going alone. Xabi on the edge of the D. Looks to set up Henry, just overhits him. Pawelek will pick it up. Long ball forward, headed away by Piqué. His first touch for Barcelona in the Camp Nou. Ball's played out to the near side. Iniesta, will he take his man on again? Brozek beaten, ball played forward. Eto'o with the shot, it's in! It's a goal by Barcelona! 4-0! And that, surely is that, Samuel Eto'o gets his second of the evening. Barca's second of the second half. It's the Camp Nou, it's the qualifying round of the Champions League, and it's Barca 4, Wisla 0. And that, as I said, it's got to be that.
That could be the sentence for this tie. Samuel Eto'o looking for the spaces, even in the second half, playing with alongside with Iniesta up front, creating a lot of trouble, and Eto'o is getting the applause from the Camp Nou.
It's a mix, it's a beautiful combination there, as Andres Iniesta played the Michael Laudrup cutting ball through the back four, but Samuel Eto'o had made the run to get round Junior Diaz, and it was a perfect centre-forwards goal. 38 minutes gone, it's Barca 4, Wisla 0.
This goal is very, very similar to the goal that Iniesta set up for Villa in the Euro 2008 against Russia. First touch to the space, and this time Eto'o scored a goal.
Beautiful ball from the outside of his boot, and Barcelona making the substitution. Hleb will come on for Thierry Henry. Henry receiving a very warm round of applause from the Barca fans, as is the Belarus player Alexander Hleb, ex-Arsenal, now Barca. And you know what, that top is also just getting flashbacks now of Arsenal. Charlie George in the 70s against probably before your time. No, against Liverpool, before your time. You're only about one in those years. So substitution, Henry off for Hleb. Or Kleb.
Alexander Hleb.
Various variations. Can you say that? Various variations? Well, I just did, didn't I? Also moved the ball around in midfield very smoothly this evening, and they continue to do so. The ball now played back to Rafa Marquez.
And then Hleb, who is playing striker, he's playing up front in the middle.
Hleb, as Ernest said, taking that position down the middle. Iniesta on the right, Eto'o's drifted out to the left. That could all change. A lot of mobility from Barcelona's. Xabi plays the ball out towards that far side. It's just too far ahead of Samuel Eto'o. But nonetheless, the intention was good, the run was good. We're into the last 5 minutes. Barca, I would think, are into the group stages of the Champions League.
And Samuel Eto'o, is he going to be able to stop running in this game?
Well, he's certainly covered a lot of kilometres this evening. The goal kick taken, and the Polish fans have been, well, they're here to see their team, and they've, let's face it, been well and truly beaten, but they continue to sing and cheer their team up on the third tier there. Very good stuff indeed. And I don't mean to sound patronising, I just love fans who cheer on their team no matter what. Their team now has possession inside their own half. Junior Diaz plays the ball forward. and it'll be an easy one for Piqué. Piqué, big, tall central defender, heads it away. Cantoro plays it out to the right-hand side for Wisla, though they're attacking down that right-hand side. The ball played in, and Valdez comes out to the edge of the 6, plucks it out of the air and rolls it forward to Rafa Marquez. We're into the last 4 minutes. Barca not letting up, maybe going for a 5th lead, and Xavi takes the free kick, plays it back to Gerard Piqué. Piqué has Eto'o outside him, instead plays it back to Eric Abidal. Abidal inside for Touré. Keita rather, Touré's further along. He's bypassed and the ball played out to Iniesta. Rosette clears and it'll be a throw-in to Barcelona on the near side.
And Guardiola said before the game, they were studying the Polish team, and he said they used to play very good football, technical football, but as every friendly this pre-season, when they friendly a Barcelona team, the other team looked like can't do anything.
As Barca move the ball up to the edge of the D, it's Leb, and he's looking for a way round. The ball comes off the referee. Xavi now. Lovely run by Carlos Puyol, looks to get to the byline, and it'll be a goal kick, but it was a tremendous run by the Catalan captain, and he wanted the corner there. The referee having a word with him, just a little bit too keen to complain. It's always difficult there, the Wisla defender outstretched, and Puyol may have been right there. The ball just did seem to come off the Wisla defender, but I mean, come on, you're 4-0 up, there's only 3 minutes to go, and Puyol still wants that corner.
And it was also very difficult to see for the referee, that ball.
Certainly was. Doesn't matter, because Barca moved the ball down the right-hand side with Puyol, playing it back to Rafa Marquez. Marquez supported in the centre of the defence by Piqué. Piqué plays it forward. Keita, Abidal outside him. Keita returning the ball to the ex-Manchester United and Zaragoza centre-half. Marquez just steps up to the halfway line, inside the Wisla half, plays it forward. Xavi and Iniesta combining, and Barca threatening down the left-hand side with Samuel Eto'o. Wisla clear the ball, but there's no way of getting it out, and now it's Kleb just advancing on the edge of the 6, and his pass intercepted by Brozek, the fullback, who's had a relatively good game, but you know, if you're in a defence that's led in 4 goals, I don't think there's too much happiness to be had.
You think it's going to be time for the 5th?
Still time for the 5th. We've got a minute and a half as Touré is in the centre circle, combining with Keita. Keita out to Abidal on the left-hand side. Abidal whips the ball into the 6. Oh, it's just taken off. Iniesta slipped inside. A long ball forward for Wisla, falls to Victor Valdez.
And before that, the ball was just out of play, and Puyol was running to get the ball back.
Puyol, well, what can you say about him? A hero for many of us, and long may he continue to be so. Barca give away the free kick on the far side. Eto'o keen to get the ball off Baczynski. We're into the last half minute. We're just waiting to see how much time the 4th official will add to this second half. 2 goals in either half. Eto'o in the 18th minute, Xavi in the 25th, Henry in the 50th, and Eto'o adding a 4th. It's pass pick up in midfield. Rafa Marquez blocked. Played forward by Ziyanchuk. It's him on the ball now. Handball given against Touré. Junior Diaz has the ball, plays it cross field to Kleber. There'll be 3 minutes added on. We're already half a minute into that time. Kleber plays the ball down, well, tries to play the ball down the right-hand side. Instead it goes straight out. It'll be a throw into Barcelona halfway, on the halfway line.
And how difficult it is to play against a team like Barcelona. Good players, good ability, and also putting pressure most of the time.
Certainly if Barcelona can keep this kind of performance up, it'll be very interesting to see how far they can go in this season's Champions League, and of course a league which they're desperately keen to win back off the boys in white. Just a quickie on that league battle. Obviously it's going to be Barca and Madrid. Sevilla, Atletico Madrid and Villarreal also challenging. Wait a minute, there's a long ball forward. Picked up by Diaz, lost and picked up again by Brozek in defence. The twin brother of the forward, and Carlos Puyol gives away a free kick for jumping over Cantoro. Cantoro remains the only booking of this game. It's been a game played in a fair spirit, competitive, but Barca just too strong for Wisla. Abidal plays inside to Keita. Keita looks for Eto, intercepted, and Wisla might just get a chance to launch one more attack. Brozek to his captain, Bajinski, out to Lobodinsky. And there's no way forward. Brozek down the near side. Puyol not letting his man rest on the ball. Cantoro now plays it forward. 1-2, picks it up again, but he's under pressure from Touré. Bajinski now on the right hand side. He's got Abidal, he's got Eto backing up Abidal, and settles for a throw in. Wisla captain now playing it inside. Will this be a last attack? And that might have been offside as the ball's played forward. Piqué just watches it as it rolls forward to Victor Valdez. We're into the last 20 seconds. The Swiss referee looking at his watch.
Now is the last chance for many of the spectators, especially from Poland, to take pictures.
Certainly a few flash cameras going as we're used to as Barca move the ball forward, stopped by Kleber, and that'll be the last action of the game. Barcelona through Eto, 2 goals, Xavi and Henry, convincing, very convincing 4-0 winners this evening. My name's Nick Simons. Ernest.
Good night, and very good score for Barca tonight.
We look forward to seeing you again Saturday night. Boca Juniors Joan Gamper Trophy, 10 o'clock Saturday Night Fever. We'll see you then. Bye for now.
Bye.